Okay. Sha'Carri Richardson. Deep butt! Listen, I put out a tweet, okay, said, listen, it ain't the dope, all right? It ain't the vitamins that she is smoking that is making her the fastest woman on earth, okay? It's obviously her drive, her work ethic, her swag is insane. Everything about her is why she's the fastest woman. If she wants to hit a cone or a gas mask, by the way, okay? So I added gas mask in there for a pop for myself, obviously. legally, because she was in a place where it was legal. To make her body feel better or life happier, let her live, hashtag free Sha'Carri, okay? So I put that. That got like 7,000 or 6,000 retweets, okay? Yeah. Nobody was mentioning the gas mask in there, which kind of slipped by a couple, I think, goalies there, because the gas mask is, if they were reading that thing and then thought of Sha'Carri with a gas mask on, and they did not laugh like that was a problem. But anyways, point stands. This is a joke. And a lot of folks are like, is it a rule? She should have known it was a rule. It's like, okay, you don't know what she's going through. Obviously, her mom passed away. There's a lot going on. What's she supposed to do? Get on a bunch of pills, drink? This is how she decides to handle it. And did she know the rule? Yeah, she knew the fucking rule. She's Olympian. But we're allowed to bitch about it and say, hey, this is fucking stupid. We got enough scientific proof now at this point with research and studies that marijuana can do the job of a lot of very potentially death-causing things. Pills, alcohol, you name it. There's a strain of marijuana that can take care of the same shit that's going on without any of the other bullshit in there. And people say, well, you can't just compare it to the other bad shit or whatever. It's like, well, why not? Because at this point, if this is what you're demonizing and saying is terrible, a plant that can handle and take care of things for people that they haven't been able to figure out for the rest of their life, if you can still demonize that at this point, you're a fucking stooge. And if you're one of those people who are like, she knew the rule, do it, it's like, I agree, okay, she shouldn't have done it. We all know when we can't smoke, when we're gonna get tested in the NFL, she shouldn't have done it. But we're allowed to bitch about it still being a rule in the Olympics. Like, that is something we are very much allowed to do. Fastest woman on earth isn't allowed to compete because of a plant. That doesn't seem like a very Olympic thing for me. I don't know. I might be different.
No, I mean, I was definitely salty. My initial thought was like, it was damn, like, she tricked off this opportunity, big stage, big moment in her life. And then it's, you immediately go to where I went to, she's 21, people make mistakes. And then dig a little further, she came on a Today Show and she was talking about what she was actually going through. She found out that her biological mom had passed away. She found that out from an interviewer. Like, just random stranger told her that information. So to take that information in, whatever you deal with there, and then at the same time, you're competing for the Olympic trials. So it's obviously a lot for anybody to deal with, and a 21-year-old at that. But she took all accountability. She didn't make any excuses. She said she knew what she did was wrong. She still chose to do it. I want to run. I want her to. Realistically, I don't think it'll happen, obviously. And a lot of us, we like, damn, it's weed. It's 2021. We should be well past this. A lot of places still illegal. A lot of places around the world is still illegal. So she took accountability. She'll move on. She got a lot of career ahead of her. But I think we all wanted to see her, win that gold in that 100-meter dash. So definitely disappointed. But I hope she's well. I hope she's good. And I'm sure she's got a fantastic career going forward.
I hope so. And she'll remain faster than everybody for a long time. And to your point there, I very much know that the tweet that I put out there, even adding the Olympics, that ain't gonna change a goddamn thing. Unfortunately. And no matter the Olympics, that whole group of people, they don't give a fuck about it. And to Darius's point, that weed, that's going to be tested forever by the Olympics, because some of the countries that are represented in the Olympics are, like dictatorships and stuff like that. Kill you for weed. I mean, that's okay, by the way, but marijuana's not. Okay, that it's all right being a dictator. That's all right. Yeah, it's fine. Send your athletes, though. Right?
They've been letting them dope up for years, too. Just do whatever the hell you want, put on a good show, but don't you dare fucking smoke weed in the process.
Can you not utilize the word dope in the fashion that you used it? Because I was attacked for that on the internet.
Dope. We're calling weed dope?
Really? Yeah. And I only do that, and it's a deeper thing, because the whole Nope to Dope campaign was what started the illegalization of weed, basically, in the entire face change of that thing. So every time I say I'm smoking dope, it's a direct reference to that dumbass era. You know what I mean? Like that entire thing. What do you have, Diggs?
You guys make great points, but I saw on the internet this week, and I can't remember who said it exactly, but he or she brought up a good point. Like, yeah, it's fine if you're smoking dope and you're running straight lines, but what if she got too high and stole a javelin and threw it into someone's heart?
Hey, D-Butt. This is an NFL guy that said this. Hey, we got to talk about this. Yeah, we got Diggs. Listen, there was no reason for the Cowboy to hop in that particular saddle.
What are you talking about?
Well, there was just no reason. That was D-Butt. It was a conversation off air here.
Absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean.
This
wow.
Guy. This guy.
Yeah, that was bad. And I think it's on us, you know, like you said, I was a football player that said that. Acho said that. And I think it's on us. I take that responsibility as a former player. You got to call bullshit out when you see it.
Yes.
And that was 1,000% bullshit. And it's just like, I mean, it's a lot of shit that's legal that you can go out there, but people aren't going to show up to their event.
Yeah.
Blasted.
Yeah, listen, fuck all that.
Where do we draw the line?
What
are you talking about?
If he's talking about running in a straight line, is okay. Like, okay, I mean, so straight line is like one of the most difficult parts of an entire intoxication test or inebriation test or whatever. So if it's okay, and where she's out there throwing the javelin, you know, like,
come on.
Like, what did he? How deep did he have to like? Hey, Acho, listen.
Where do we draw the line?
Hey, where?
That's some funny shit. Hey, that's my dog, though. Man.
Do we?
Oh, yeah?
Is it? Acho, this is your fault then. This is your fault then.
That's my guy. I mean, everybody has some terrible takes, has some bullshit from time to time. That was one.
That is true.
Here and there, but that was one.
Hey, that is very very true. I guess we shouldn't put it past him, but he did have a follow-up whenever he he did have a follow-up. Yeah, what's that, buddy? He had a couple follow-ups. And I didn't realize how smoking weed made something square, dude.
Hey, man.
Hey, Acho, you're cool, dude. Hey.
Thank you, Acho.
I mean, he's an enemy in this particular battle.
Yeah.
So we have to, you know what I mean? Like I apologize, Acho.
He's clearly never.
Well, how about some uncomfortable conversations with potheads, Acho?
Yeah.
How about?
Hey, that's a series.
Hey, how about you? I mean, what is
presidents, doctors, everybody on there.
Write that down. We should do that.
Uncomfortable conversations with potheads.
We should do that. Dump that so nobody sees it. Dump that so nobody sees it. I'm worried about what locker rooms he was in, though. You know what I mean? Like that's what happened.
I think he may have played with Chris Long. I'm not sure. Chris Long kind of was fucking with him too. But I'm sure probably some interesting locker room. I'm sure he had some moments.
I mean, there's probably people that he sat very close to that were high every day. Playing football. By the way, hitting them potentially. I don't know if they're hitting in straight lines, but I mean, they're potentially hitting people.
Side,
I'm sure those guys were probably dogging on Acho as well. No. You know, if I had to guess, there's a chance those guys were like, "Hey, you see what fucking Acho showed up in today?"
You're an absolute idiot. That's not true. Acho is crushing it out there, as is the Man to Man podcast host and a guy. I think he's about to get into more stuff. I can't wait to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Darius Butler. Thank you, D-Butt. Appreciate you, man.
Pat.
Yeah, you too, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
Man, later.
I love D-Butt, dude.
He's a good guy.
He's a good conversation.
He knows, too.
What's that?
Like, he's just very smart with everything.
Oh, I thought you were trying to bury Acho.
No. Hey.
What was that all
I'm
about?
not burying Acho.
What was that all about?
What about?
What? Oh, fuck you,
yeah.
Tony.
What about it? Tony. Just saying.